So, Cloisy,
Yes.
how many more BBs do you need? Do you know?
I actually got the focus last night, but I don't have, or the other night, but I don't have all the abilities for it that you'd need me to have.
Okay, so it sounds like we're going to be doing a bit of AP farming. Trying to
Nice.
We could go run a history of violence.
I was about to suggest because I
I
just
can't do that multiple times though.
That's fair.
I just saw the notification go off in my chat window that my cooldown expired.
Okay,
I
so
need
here's
another
what I
invite
think.
to the group though, by the way.
No.
Yes, god damn it.
You were mean to me last time. Don't think I forgot, young lady.
Wait, I wasn't mean to you last time.
No, it was the time before last. Yes, it was. It was last time. You were mean to me.
No, it was the time before that, I thought.
It might have been both.
I'm not that
Okay.
mean.
So, oh, what have you shown your true colors? You have shown your true colors, and they are in fact red.
I'm a good person, god damn it.
That's like saying I'm a good person.
Tack, you are Phil Funkle.
Morality is completely contextual.
Okay.
Exactly.
Okay, so here's the game plan. We are going to farm for BBs a little bit so you can upgrade your foci, and the glyph on it. And we'll spend about the first hour doing that, and then after that we'll start with the history of violins and we'll AP farm a bit. How about that?
God.
It's happening. It's happening.
What if I don't want it to
Yay.
happen?
Tough fucking shit. If it doesn't happen, then what I'm gonna do is I'm going to number the dungeons 1 through what the fuck ever, and I will roll a dice, since some people here can't do the group finder randomizer yet, and that will be the dungeon we do for tonight.
No.
Yeah, so we're gonna AP farm.
Oh god, my foot's already asleep. Oh god.
Monk, I
Oh,
just want to say
Christ.
I loved your reaction to that.
Just no.
I resigned. No.
I definitely my roommate Emma has seen very little of anything to do with like us streaming and whatnot. But I definitely pulled up, I guess it was last week's
Highlight reel.
yeah, it's just the like, hey, do you want to tank this? No. You do realize we'll be taking this later? No.
No.
Oh, that reminds me, speaking of Emma's, my husband and I had a discussion. This does pertain to EP, but my husband and I had a discussion that if we had a girl, what would we name her? And I said, I'd probably go with Emma. 1, because it's a pretty name. 2, because it's the Secret World reference. And every other number possible, it's because by having the tank in Wave 3 that I do, I have realized that Emma's just a great name to say in, like, shocked disgust.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's so good.
Like,
Hey,
if
Mom, I love your dress.
Thank you. I wore it just for you, so that I wouldn't embarrass you on
Oh
your stream.
boy.
Tack, what the fuck?
It's
Why
only the
not?
shit mobs.
Oh hey, I gained AP.
See? I had a reason.
If I could,
Yeah,
I'd,
your reason was just to
wait,
fuck with everybody.
Wait, stop. Everyone stop. I gotta
What?
check something in the store. Hang
Okie
on.
dokie.
Everyone be still. Let's see here. Let me see if I can gift this thing.
What are you doing?
Your headband's cute.
None of your damn business.
I'm scared now.
None of your damn business.
So in other news, that's also probably nobody's damn business other than mine, but I'm going to make it everyone's.
Go for it.
I really, really despise getting my schedule just fucked with.
Yeah.
It's
What
like,
happened?
normally, Friday, Saturdays are off. I have Wednesday, Thursday. I have not been able to cope with that.
Oh my god.
Like, I don't... It bothers me.
Murder them.
This isn't okay.
Don't actually do that.
Yeah, no, the paperwork isn't worth it.
Yeah. Well, come here, Tack. I will give you a hug that does not involve anything sharp going into your back.
Actually, that might be preferable than this weekend.
Well, I mean, if I do
Aw.
stab you, you can be in the hospital instead of work.
Well, I mean,
Ta-da!
again, I'm still laughing over the fact of if they piss me off enough, I can always just take Halloween off, which is one of our biggest days.
I thought
Yeah.
you were taking it off anyway. Or
don't-
getting it off.
I could, but it's like literally one of the days where they're like it's kind of mandatory. And I'm like, you can't make me. I said it mostly to be a shit, but if they piss me off enough, oh well, y'all can get fucked.
Yup.
I
Did
don't
you
know why
get
this
the
room would
thing?
be doing that.
I had
What?
one of my managers go, I mean, as long as you don't take Super Bowl Sunday off, and I'm like, I'm pretty sure I can find a way. I'm pretty sure I can make a way.
Thanks, Pixie.
You should be keep checking your delivered items on and off because I got you something.
If
I
you
would've
got me a
gotten,
dress, I'm not putting it on.
It's not a dress.
Aw,
Fuck you, then I'll put
but
it
it
on.
would be so cute.
It would be a dress. It would be very cute, but it's not a dress. I'm just hoping it delivers
The
soon.
mom bought me a dress.
I did buy you a dress.
It has
I
not shown
wear
up
it
yet.
sometimes. Oh yeah, that's why. I was like, I don't remember why, but it did happen.
It was for your birthday.
Yeah.
I don't know why I'm not sprinting. I'm like strolling casually up
Pixie
here, like
and Medina,
Woo.
you guys might want to check, just check another stream and see if those sit. And if those start buffering real bad, it's the site.
Yeah, the site's been having
otherwise,
some issues lately, I think, so...
well, yeah. I mean, on the 10th, they went down.
Yeah, didn't they get DDoS recently too?
Yep.
Ugh.
What?
who would
Someone, yeah.
DDoS Twitch, honestly.
Well, if you look at it this way, because people are assholes, they'll do it only because they're assholes and they can do it,
Uh-huh.
as well as it's a way for some people's that's their job.
That's unfortunate.
And
Hey.
legitimately, the entire site went down on the 10th, which is really bizarre to see 0 people watching League of Legends. I mean, it's the ideal number, but it's bizarre.
One of my babies definitely stood me up based on League of Legends. Like he was like, yeah, as soon as I finish this match, I'll come join you and
Okay.
you can play.
I'm gonna give you some advice. It's some life advice. It's
Yeah.
some life advice from someone who's younger than you. Dump
Are
him
you
yesterday. I think
Younger
so.
than me? Well, how
I think
old are
so.
you? How old are you?
20. I'll be 29 this December.
I'm 24.
Okay, I'm sorry. I just remember.
Fine.
I just remember at least 2 people in this wave were older than me. No, then someone older than you dumped him
Yeah.
yesterday.
That's fair. Like, and it was fine. And some of the league matches too. But you know how on Discord it shows what game you're playing?
Yeah.
Mhm.
Like it shows what you're running. About half an hour after that, League exited. Like he exited League, and then I waited for another hour and a half for either of the people that I was supposed to be playing with to be like, okay, I'm ready to play, and neither of them ever did. So eventually, I was like, fuck this, I'm going to sleep.
Obviously.
And
No,
I did.
I have my best friend, right? My best friend. He's been my best friend for over 10 years.
Why
Like
am I
I've
that
literally known
close?
this guy longer than I've known my husband. He told me he started playing League, and I was like, "That's it. I'm dumping you." Like what? I'm like, this is it. You know, flush 10 years of our lives down the drain. Like we're getting a friendship divorce. I can only be friends with people who love themselves. I'm sorry.
Somebody at one point tried to tell me that there was or homophobia in League, and I was like, one, you're a cis dude, so how would you know about misogyny? And two,
You're cutting out. You're cutting out.
Yeah, we missed like half of that.
I had a dude try to tell me that there was no misogyny and in League.
Okay, I can tell
Is
you, as
the
someone who
upshot
has
here.
stopped playing it entirely, he's wrong.
Yeah, no, obviously he's fucking wrong.
Yeah, I was
Like-
gonna say
Like
that
the,
sounds like
the only
bullshit
time
to
I
me.
could say that's even close to correct is if you only play with a group of 9 friends or more, and you only do custom games.
Yeah.
That would be funny as hell, though. Education Protocol does some kind of strategy battle game. Not necessarily.
You
That
could
would be
not
hysterical.
pay me to do that.
Not
Education
with
Protocol-
randos, just with us. Like, just
Education
the
Protocol
Education
Dota
Protocol.
night, let's go.
No.
Yeah, just us,
I don't
closed
play
games.
those games. I no.
I
That's-
don't either. I would just
No,
die.
Education
live.
Protocol plays Halo Wars.
Oh Jesus.
It's like with when my best friend and I we like to watch Salty Bet. It's funny and it's stupid and
Dude,
it's
Salty
great.
Bet's awesome.
But I have to turn off the chat because the chat is terrible.
That's just chat in general.
What the?
Yeah, that's just
Mhm.
chat in general. But like that's when he
Context. I'm sorry. No, say what you're gonna say.
Huh.
it's like that's the first time I think he realized that in most games I turn off general chat. And he's like, why? And I'm like, imagine being a woman and having to read that. And he's like,
Oh.
oh.
This has never occurred to him before. To put some further context on people who play League being as a whole community terrible. At some point they're like community manager who like did the forums and everything was a woman, and the community as a whole and the forums responded by drawing porn of her and sending it to her.
Why?
That was their response. Was, wow, we drew pornographic fan art of you, aren't you? No. No.
Who would do that? Seriously.
Ah, little boys.
We got wings.
I got wings. No, wait, I don't have wings.
I have, like,
I
I got
blew my
it.
wings last time.
You guys
I
do
also-
remember Ez has Electromani, right?
Yeah, but Wings is faster.
Oh, yeah, we're fine without wings. We have Electromani. We're good.
Yeah.
Let's go.
I have wings though.
Oh, well, you can also wings. You can both do the thing. But no, it's
Do
one
what
of
you
those-
want.
I actually think it's sad because League, like, when I read about it and stuff, like the actual mechanics of it, sounds like a lot of fun, actually. It's just,
I've always found it challenging, but you know, potentially fun. It's dealing with the people who play it.
Ez, run! Okay, you're fine.
Yeah, no,
that-
it's the people who play it that make it ass, but the game itself can be fun.
yeah. It's one
I
of those
just
things...
when I was playing, I never
Go ahead.
I never played without friends half the time, and if I did,
Ooh, excuse me.
there's a reason I'm silent in the game.
Yeah. It's one of those things that, I generally try not to let communities turn me off of games, but every once in a while, it works, and I'm just like, no, I'm done.
And to be fair, also with League, I don't particularly like MOBAs as a whole.
What the fuck?
Are you okay?
What? Yeah, I could
Are
not
you
get through that gap. I couldn't get through that gap.
Oh no.
That sounds like a personal problem to me. I'm sorry.
Mom!
It was too good of a setup. I'm not even sorry. I lied. I'm not sorry.
I definitely my friend Emma earlier today. We were talking about eating things, and instead of saying "should I eat this," she said, "Should I put this in me?"
Whoa!
And she said it like 4
Uh.
times in a row. Oh honey, oh honey.
Emma, no!
Well, and then she realized, she was like, "Oh God, what?" Like you could see the realization happen
Just-
on her face,
Oh god, what did I just say?
and then she said it again on purpose. So
Yeah, no, that sounds about right.
Okie dokie.
Okie dokie
Mock's
is Mock's
executive
new we're
override.
going. Yes, okie dokie is the new we're going. Bops.
I forgot that somebody had like werewolf friend, and he just popped up, and I had a moment of, "What the fuck are you doing here?"
Yeah, that always gets me too.
Ah, fuck. I'm sorry.
love my
I
werewolf
failed
friend.
you.
Oh, okay.
Ow!
I died to stupid.
Ow!
Ez lived.
Wow, Ez
I
lives.
lived, and he's dead.
I'm sorry. If I'd been paying attention and impaired that tide wall, we probably would have taken them down before you died.
Oh, it's
No, but it's funny when they die.
it's funny when we die. It's probably way more entertaining when we die than when we don't.
It's
I'm-
true.
Kind of excited on the basis that I'm you who dies and the other 2 DPS died instead of me. That was
Like, if it makes you feel
Oh.
better, Mock, I knew that it was behind me, and I thought I should push sleight of hand, and then I didn't. No, remember you.
Okay, then here we go.
There was a tank and group finder, and I'm not really complaining about him because other than this really weird shit he did on Erdrog, he was an okay tank. Like he held aggro and shit, right?
Yeah.
But when he did Erdrog, when he moved out of Slam, he ran back to stand with the DPS,
Oh.
Oh god.
and we fucking
Yikes.
and he couldn't understand why we ran away. And I had to explain the cleave mechanic.
Oh jeez.
Okay, so first off, I just want to say that the cutscene was different for me this time.
Ooh.
Oh.
And Ez was sitting across from me instead of like everyone being where they were, and B-Mom was
that's
where Mock was. Clazy was right
strange.
next to me, and where you were, I looked and I saw what Ez was wearing, and I just went, "Wow, are you just going for how you look in real life half the time?"
That's fair. So somehow I said the words illegal bird technology, and it became a Facebook group chat name. I don't remember why. I now have no context for me having said this.
Damn.
All I
was
can
in
think of is that this
Terraria,
is
that's
all
all I
made better by
remember.
the fact that you play Starbound.
Yeah. I mean, there's
You know
that.
I'm gonna have to make that the highlight reel title now, right?
Oh,
Illegal bird
tech-
technology, please.
Check
But
the
so I made
Discord.
it. I made it our like we have a Facebook group chat, and I made it the title of the group chat in that, and then somehow we all ended up like taking this test that some like group of people who do a bunch of like bird related studies made this test of like personality based, like what kind of bird would you be.
Oh, holy.
And it was pretty cool. And my friend took it and got a crow, and I was like, I'll be fine with whatever I get, but wouldn't it be funny if I, of all people, got a corvid, because I'm the shitty emo kid of all of my friends. And I got a raven. And mind you, based on I back in I'm about to like date myself, I suppose, in terms of writing communities. I used to write on Quizilla.
Oh my god, I remember
Oh.
Quizilla.
Yeah, and my username was a joke about some reference to the whole how is a raven like a writing desk, which then got shortened to my nickname just being Raven, and so this whole thing was just this hilarious me being like my whole life, my entire middle school and high school career have prepared me for this moment, my magnum opus. Edgar, you're
Oh.
beautiful.
I was going to make a joke about, Odin
Oh.
and such, but
Yeah, there's that too.
Oh, Chloe, you mentioned highlight reel titles. Like I saw the title for the last one, Foofy
I
Coffee
had
Things.
to. I had to.
I just want to say thank you for showing more restraint than I would have by not naming it hand job dealies.
Yeah, I don't want a major strike on my YouTube account. So that's the only reason
Yeah.
why I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Let's punch something in the dick.
Alrighty, daddy.
Daddy!
Oh shit. What?
I believe that was
What?
alrighty dighty.
What the
Alright.
fuck?
I heard daddy! And I was like, fuck!
Mom,
Lord.
that
I love
is
you
not
like a
what
son,
you
but I'm not
said,
a-
like at all.
wood here, Daddy. Wood.
Okay.
I mean, I will tell you the same thing I told Antu. You have severely underestimated B-Mom's preferences.
I'm aware. I claimed the title.
You did.
I won that title, parents.
You did. I told my husband about it, and he had to go sit down and laugh. To be fair, it is a mistake a lot of people make about me, but no. But I mean, if you really want me to, I will be your daddy.
What the fuck?
Somebody actually asked me, like, will you be my daddy? And I was
Okay,
like, I think on the basis of like gender, that's not gonna work. And the words, you don't have to be a boy to be my daddy, actually came out of their mouth. Like, no.
I'm gonna fucking die!
There is no boss for me to run into. I don't know what to do.
I'll take pity on you. I'll take pity on you, Mock. I'll take pity on you.
So, I'll be back. Secret World just crashed.
Oh no.
For what it's worth, Mock, I really prefer being your mom. You are best son.
Oh, Pixie. You are definitely not going to get people
Lord.
killed.
I
Straight back into
appreciate
Polaris.
it.
Okay, maybe once or twice.
I
but-
loaded out just in time to get the notification to load back in. Goody.
I can't wait till to that part.
All I gotta say though is all this is just reminding me of something I saw last night.
Oh
And
no.
someone was talking about like their standards being so ridiculously low. They're like, wow, you only have to be like above 18, a pretty okay person, and not hate Jews. That's basically it.
Yeah.
You're like, well, if you fit these criteria, you can come join my harem of blood. And I'm laughing my ass off because it's hilarious. And there's just a long string of like replies, but using supernatural gifts or gifts.
Oh, God.
And then someone was like,
let's
"Make
be
me
real, they
come,
have a gift
daddy,"
for
and they're like,
Oh.
but they're like, "Make me come, daddy," and someone was just like, never before have I been Jewish, but right now I do because I can't say y'all need Jesus and have it mean anything.
Well, to be fair, don't hate Jews is high on my list of things I require from potential mates, but,
Mm-hmm.
I don't have a harem.
Mom.
I mean, EP is not a harem.
I was gonna say yet.
I have a family that is not a harem, because that would be weird.
Okay, going.
Can you summon me in?
Going.
Yes,
we don't have
yes.
the healer.
That's okay.
I
we
am
don't need
going.
to crash.
In completely the
All
wrong
right,
area.
I can wait.
Oh hey, I just gained AP. I haven't done shit. Nice.
You don't need the healer, do you?
Hey, check your delivered items, Lizzie. There you go.
Oh, yes, I got it.
Okay,
Good.
there we go.
And I'm
Yeah.
using it right now.
Put my loom and pick back down.
Probably get as one later. That was the last of my
Ah.
monthly points for this month, so.
I'm sorry, Tack. You heard that conversation. I had no choice.
Mock always needs you. It's just,
What
it's
did-
more of like a needing a friend sense rather than a needing a healer on trash mobs sense. Are
What
you
did you-
sitting down in protest?
You
What
said
did
you didn't
you-
need me.
What did you get?
Oh,
I
no.
wanna know.
No one tell Ez what clothes you got.
Am I just
Sorry,
dumb?
I'm under
Is she
orders.
wearing it right now? Are you wearing it right now and am I just stupid?
It's not clothes.
Okay. Just be over here crying, it's okay.
Tack, are you really sitting down in protest?
You said you didn't need me.
I said we didn't need you for the trash mobs. We need you as a friend.
No, you said you didn't need me.
Oh my god!
God.
What the
Oh
fuck?
god! Oh god! Fuck.
This is my return protest.
Ez, I'm going to kill you. And this is coming from your fellow Templar. I love you, but I need to murder you.
That's fair. You you can't get nearly as close to him before you die, or before he aggroes as I always think. I'm always like, you can like go slightly closer to the water, and then I like walk like 2 feet, and it's like, hello, and I'm like, oh fuck. Every goddamn
I
in the
killed
water?
him and then I died.
In the water, you ran into the water.
I was trying to back out. It didn't quite work. The
Oh,
point
no.
is, I fucking killed him.
Beautiful.
I am
I'm
awesome.
still here. I'm still here. I didn't run into the water like some people, but yes, you are awesome. Are they just sitting down in they're both sitting down in protest. I would like to point out that I'm not the one.
Will you
Because
two
I don't
please
need to
stand
be-
up so we can do this? Please.
How about this? Will the
I
real
didn't
Slim
say
Shady
I
please
didn't
do
need
that?
him.
Okay, so, but like, actual point here, I got Clozy a timed AP boost for 2 hours.
Oh, nice. So
Hence,
we should
please
go.
get up and move. Because this is on a
Y'all
timer.
can do it. You don't need me.
Tack,
We
I
need
didn't
you,
say
Tack.
that. Please stand up.
Clearly, the fact that we all, like, one of us died means we need you. Your point has been made, sir.
I'd send you booze, but I can't.
Yeah.
That's a bad idea for me to drink right now, though. Because then I won't sleep. And I
Oh.
have to, because work.
I will read you a bedtime story.
So this is where I started that piece of writing, was standing up here. B-Mom was supposed to be like standing down here talking to the babes, and then I realized that like there's really nothing to describe about the next fight that we're about to go in, so it doesn't make any sense for her to be standing up here talking about
Wow, y'all trust me so much.
We
how
do.
to fight this mini boss, right? Like,
It's like
Yeah.
you keep walking in before I do.
Tack?
It's like,
Tack.
Go on, Tack. We got a timed buff going. But yes, we have extraordinary trust, not in that you care about any of us, but in that you won't let Mock die.
I mean, I did last fight.
Yeah, you did last fight, but you were making a point last fight.
You overestimate my allegiance to people far greater than it actually is.
all right, timed buff. Let's go kill her.
Like that's like that's not just like a game thing. That's like a thing in general. Like,
Also, I can tell you as exactly how Inanna would describe this fight. There is something to describe.
Yeah, all right.
It would be along the lines of if the naked drog bitch drops a giant fucking thunderstorm on your head, do not stand in the thunderstorm. I don't know why I have to explain that to people, but apparently I do. Except with much more of an Italian accent. An Neapolitan accent at that. So,
Because she like this is all happening, and as a standing up on the like, you know, looking around and looking out over the scene, blah blah blah, and she drops down, and Inanna's in the middle of saying something, and as his phone like beeps really loudly, just her text tone goes off, just horribly loudly, and Inanna just looks at her and is like, "What the fuck was that?"
yes, probably.
Well,
The truth is when I ride Inanna, when I've like roleplayed her and stuff, like about a good solid 30% of every word of all the words out of her mouth
Was
are the
swearing.
word fuck. Yes. She swears like a person with
Redneck
not good
trucker.
pain tolerance. No, yes, but also a person with not good pain tolerance is getting a tattoo.
That is a great description.
Yes.
But yeah, and so the story is basically like as far as the dungeon, just as trying to do this and periodically at like weird times getting like 4 texts in a row, just to an annoying degree.
Yes. Inanna would.
That's
She would like just leave them in the dungeon for a minute and be like, all of you wait here. Leave the dungeon by using the meetup function, which I basically headcanon as, I know that's really just game mechanics, but I headcanon it as like bees can kind of get a feel for where other bees are usually, and
I
go
like
to
that
the nearest
idea,
animal well.
actually.
like it's not like you can kind of, if you focus on like a certain bee, you can kind of like go to their location as long as they want you to. Like they can make it where you can. But but I can just imagine her like finding this guy through that function and just like
sucker punching him.
shows up. You know, she looks like she's been beating the shit out of drugs. She's got the glowy eyes. She looks fucking weird. She just shows up, just fucking sucker punches him, calls him about 80 different horrible things, and then leaves. Doesn't explain why she punched him at any point. Just, he should know. He should know.
Well, and the thing is that like, as of like our headcanons for these characters, is that he doesn't know that Ez is a bee. All he knows is that he stumbled into something and he met a chick and she's with the Templar, and like he thinks she's hot and he's like trying to impress her, and so he's like, yeah, I totally have superpowers now, and she's like, wow, so do I. Who cares? Like, go away.
Go away.
Get off! Jeez.
I can also imagine Tack like showing up to give the guy a talking to when he won't leave us alone. But like because it's Tack, the guy has no idea what happened. Like he got plastered with some like Irish dude, and half the night is gone, and then he wakes up naked with like cocaine everywhere, and is like, what happened?
Jesus fucking Christ, chat.
Yeah, there's a significant delay between what the Twitch stream sees and
know.
what we're actually doing. So, I have no idea what the hell Pixie's comment is in reference to. I really don't.
What is the comment?
I'm not repeating it.
I think it's supposed to be the AP boost.
Someone
Maybe?
No,
type
Em
it.
was asking about the AP boost and how much they were normally.
Oh, the 2-hour one's like, well, I don't know how
The
much
one
they
before that.
We're focusing on M right now, not Pixie.
We focus
not-
on him. I'll make time for Pixie.
I only know how much I pay as a Grandmaster. I don't know how much everyone else pays because I pay less. But
You
like
get a
for me,
discount
the
in
two.
the store?
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, I do.
20%.
Yeah.
I hate you.
I know. But for me, that was $240. So
This scarf is a tube,
Well,
and
I
I
don't-
love it.
When it comes to gifts, I don't think we get the discount.
we may not get the discount for gifts.
Because if it was 20% off, 20%
Roxy!
of what? It's like 28. It would be like 240?
Yeah. No. Oh well. I don't mind paying full price. It was worth it.
Aw.
Because 10, 24. Because yeah, it would be 240 because 48. 240 minus 48 would be 192.
Is
One
anyone
sec,
gonna?
I gotta go scream at my dog.
Sure.
Okay.
Is anyone gonna drop rings this round?
I mean,
Are you okay?
I still have.
You okay, dude?
Did Tack ruin himself again?
I hope not. I at least need Tack's hands intact.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Just really, really loud, piercing auditory hallucination. I'm just like,
So, yeah, no, the way I picture it is this poor guy. He gets sucker punched by some weird fucking chick. With, like, is she human with glowing eyes? Some weird Irish dude gets him drunk. He wakes up with cocaine, like 30 kilos of cocaine, and cops right outside the door.
I was gonna say,
Right,
like,
like,
all I can imagine is this
somewhere
happens
weird.
and Tack just, like, takes pictures and shit and walks away and leaves a note, like, remember, I have dirt.
Yes.
Fuck
And I
up.
mean, the thing is that like, you're both Lumi. He's also Lumi. Like, this is your own faction.
Yeah.
Which makes this somehow infinitely funnier to me.
Oh my god, instead of just waking up, he wakes up in the laundromat with...
Then I imagine Mock showing up and just like glaring at the guy, and not like the guy gets completely freaked out because Mock follows him all day or something, just staring at him, trying to creep him out. And then finally Cloisy shows up and is the reasonable person who's like, "Hey, The
Yeah, hey,
reason
by the way,
that your
as
life
is
has been
ours.
even more weird is because
Hey, Lalamoo.
Yeah, like, hey, by the way, as is ours, don't make a mess of this.
So, as
Uh-huh.
you just talking about that reminded me of something I wrote like ages ago that I posted to Poisy's Tumblr. I'm linking it in Skype, but so it
Awesome.
can be read later. But
I'm gonna.
I just wrote that thing like back in December last year and never posted it.
As one does. That's all of my writing ever.
Can I
just
help you
gonna-
with something, B-Mom?
Post them
I
on
remember
Tumblr,
that.
Medina.
Hands of life at you.
Post them
Oh.
to Tumblr whenever you hear this.
Yeah, my roommate is talking with someone on Skype, and Roxy just does not like that.
Oh.
Yeah, obviously.
Just-
My dog hates the vampires. Like the little dog hates the vampires on Strain. So like half of our time watching Strain, which for me at this point is just a fucking hate watch, is us yelling at her. I am still mad that they killed off the Latina character. Okay, that pissed me off. She and Vet were like the only two I liked, and now there's only one of them.
There have definitely been some things that I've technically, I guess, read in my case that the only reason I finished it was out of this just angry, like, I hate all of the characters and I have to know how it ends. Like
Mhm.
this weird, and it was, I don't know how much any of you read manga, and specifically shoujo manga, like classic shoujo manga. It was the series Hana Yori Dango,
Nah, sorry.
Boys Over Flowers.
Yeah.
Ugh, I was
Did-
livid with everyone in that entire thing as of like 3 chapters in, and I read all like 200 something chapters just out of sheer unadulterated hatred.
I couldn't
Before I
even
run
make
in.
it past the second. Yeah, go ahead and run in. Ez just
Before I
dropped
run in,
in.
do we have wings?
Oh, yeah.
Oh,
Is anyone doing wings?
I've got wings.
Okay, you can do wings. The other thing that, like, there are 3 things I'm watching, which is Fear of the Walking Dead, which finally fucking passed the Bechdel test. Also had the
How
Black
is that
Gay Man.
anyway? Fear the Walking
It's
Dead.
actually, I'm liking it. I really think Strand and Madison in the 2nd season so far has been really a fantastic female character. Alicia is a fantastic female character. And then you have Strand, who is just, I mean, he's like a modern day Shakespearean tragedy character. He's fucking fantastic. I love Nick, but he's pissing me off. Like, I can't get into his story this season. I'm trying, I just can't yet. And I'm hoping it'll change, because I like Nick the character. I think he's a very good and very human portrayal of a recovering addict. It's very beautiful. They've really been handling Strand very well as a character, I feel. And then I didn't get to see the end of it, but I just watched the new season of American Horror Story. Actually pretty good so far. Actually
Nice.
passed the Bechdel test with flying colors, because the sister and the wife talk to each other. Oh my god!
What the fuck? Good lord, get out of here.
The
Where
sister
the fuck
and the
did he
wife.
come from?
Oh, fuck! Oh, fuck.
Alright, this is happening. That's okay, this is happening. This is happening.
Alright.
Bob,
Jack and Ez are dead.
No,
We're
never mind,
fucked.
we're gonna die.
Triggering
Okay,
things. I'm
well.
like,
And me. I'm dead
Oh,
too.
We're all
Not that
dead.
anybody
Everyone's
cares.
dead.
That was funny as hell.
Oh boy.
Anyway, so they passed it passes the Bechdel test, like pretty much the entire interactions of the sister
Oh my
and the wife
God.
were them talking about each other. And the husband actually only came up like once. But like it's actually like it's already established some pretty good believable characters that you don't want to punch in the face.
Wow.
Which I like American Horror Story, it's just a lot of them a lot of the characters I want to punch in the face.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
So,
I
I have only watched a single season of it because, like,
watched the first season and that was it.
Okay,
Past that, I don't know.
you should probably watch The Coven.
that's the one I watched.
Yeah,
I
I've
was
been
like-
meaning to watch that one.
I watched it and it was good, but at the same time, I'm like, wow, I kind of don't care about like most of these characters.
Yeah.
No,
that was-
you
that
watched
was-
you watched it for like the 2 head witches, and that was
Yeah,
that was-
basically.
Yeah, see, my issue with American Horror Story, and just to be fair, like, of what I've seen and heard, is that I feel like they kind of rely too much on rape as a plot device, as like a let's have something
Yeah.
terrible happen to these characters, and then that's what they do, and you're like, they're fucking really, like, there are
Yep.
other things that are bad that can happen to a person.
Well, the other thing that happens is miscarriage, so you know.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, see, that was the reason, like, the people, like, my coworkers, we were talking about these, and they're like, well, there's this. I was like, I heard there was that, and I was like, yeah, no, I can't watch it for that reason. They're like, yeah, so they were all sitting there, were like, well, we need him especially, to watch American Horror Story. But, like, they're all sitting there, like, okay, they came back after, like, a week. We're like, okay, we've talked about this. You're only allowed to watch Coven.
Yeah, because from what I heard, there's like one.
There's
Yeah.
one in the beginning that
And then the perpetrators, like, immediately die.
immediately get payback.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's actually yeah.
Yeah.
No,
So,
like
that's
Coven, and then so far this season's been good, and yeah, that's pretty much yeah. Like I
Yeah,
would
well, yeah,
say,
just avoid hotel entirely.
yeah, avoid hotel entirely. Like actually a good there's a trans woman on there that's actually probably one of the few characters you don't want to punch in the face.
nice.
Nice.
Yeah,
Okay,
like
I
she
vote
shown-
we kill the giant octopus thing.
Yes.
Okie dokie.
But yeah, she's actually portrayed as a likable character who ends up reconnecting with her son and getting into the fashion industry, and it actually ends really well for her.
Yay.
Like, it was one of the very few that actually ended really happy. Like, it ended happy in a weird way. But it ended happy.
Oh my
fuck.
god.
Fuck,
It's you and me, Mock. We got this.
You can
We
do
got
it.
this.
you can do it.
But yeah. So far, though, like, I couldn't watch the Asylum. That one was just, and I fell out of the hotel for that reason. Like, I watched because Lady Gaga was in it, and then it got rapey, and I was like, no.
You're like,
Yay!
Did it.
Murder
Nice.
House wasn't terrible,
Yeah.
but that was the first season. Coven was really good, and then so far season 6 is proving really good.
Okay. Slight change of, but you know, TV shows and whatnot. Has anyone else watched Stranger Things?
Nope.
Not yet.
No.
I haven't gotten around to it yet.
I plan
It's
to binge.
really good.
I plan to
need
binge
to.
watch it around Christmas when I'll have like a week or so off.
Yeah.
When I get more time, I'll watch it. Also, when Tumblr shuts the fuck up about it.
That's fair.
Yeah,
There have definitely been some things that I haven't watched on the basis that I'm hearing about it.
You're cutting out.
yeah, you're cutting out. You won't watch it based on.
Just if I have to hear about it way too much all the time. Like, I stopped watching Game of Thrones for that. And I stopped watching I never started watching The Walking Dead because there was like one person who just wouldn't shut the fuck up about it.
The early Walking Dead is painful to get through. Like, I stopped watching it because it was really sexist, but it's gotten kind of better about it.
Uh-huh.
Like,
Well,
if I stop watching something because it's too much of something, it's probably really bad.
Night, Pixie.
Like, yeah. Some stuff Tumblr likes to exaggerate, and other stuff I'm just like, no, it is that bad. It is terrible.
Well, and it wasn't even Tumblr. It was
It was.
and
No, honey, you keep
cut
cutting out. We have no idea
Yeah,
what
you
you're
cut out
saying.
real bad. Like, it doesn't catch it up either. It just cuts out entire portions
Alright.
of what you're saying.
Yeah, I actually couldn't ever get into Game of Thrones. Like, I tried. I
Ah,
did.
shit.
Because it seemed like oh boy.
Oh!
Oh, I tried. You guys got it.
Nope.
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 Because
Would have
like
been
I
nice
had
if somebody said we were going.
Oh.
I was
Did.
trying to check something.
I
I
interrupted
thought I'd
you to
have another
say
couple
we were
seconds.
going.
Oh. Well.
Well, that's
Even louder.
okay. We'll do it this time. No, like, I couldn't get into Game of Thrones because the TV version is just way too rapey. And then I tried to read the
Yeah.
books. I tried to read the books, which are admittedly better, but I had to stop in the first book because I couldn't take it seriously. Because I can tell it's written by a dude. And you know how I can tell it's written by a cis dude?
Yeah.
He talks, he has an entire scene where one of the main characters is a woman who is talking about how she's like aware of her boobs under her shirt, and I'm like, do
Oh my
guys
God.
not realize that
What?
we don't notice, or like we don't think about
Yeah,
that?
Holy
that's not a
shit.
My
thing.
boobs are just
Holy
there.
shit,
Why
is
would
that
I-
not a thing?
Like,
the only
They are
reason I'd notice them is if
Sacks
they're
of fat.
yeah. The only way I'd notice them is if they were in an uncomfortable position or being like bound in a way I'm not used to.
She was just thinking
Yeah.
about how nice like the shirt felt or something. Like it wasn't sexual, it was just really like
Why?
weird. Like
Ah,
someone who's
'Cause I-
obviously never had boobs wrote this.
Right.
yeah, because like I remember
Wow.
trying to explain, I think, this exact thing to this dude in college once.
Yeah. Like, are you constantly aware of your testicles? Probably not. Not unless something's going wrong with. Like, that's the only time. That otherwise.
It's like, are you constantly aware? Yes. Are you fucking with me or? No, I'm just like. It's like no,
Hey.
no. I'm just like overly conscious about everything regarding my body. That's fair.
Slow easy. We're going.
yes.
Alright, going.
Thank you.
But yeah, so I'm just sitting there like, oh my god!
What the fuck?
Lucky hit!
I somehow blamed the dog. I don't know whose dog it was doing dog things, but I somehow blamed this dog.
Do not blame dogs, they are good and pure and eternal creatures.
Yeah, it's cool. My roommate just opened the door and she didn't like that. She doesn't like it when my roommate makes noise.
It's
Wow.
noise. He doesn't know what's going on, there's just noise and you need to know about it, Dad.
I was out for a walk earlier today, and I walked by this house, and they had their front door open, so they had a storm door in front of it. And I'm walking by this
Yeah.
house, and all of a sudden, I realized there was a dog sitting in this door, and this dog is barking at me as I walk by. And at first I'm like, oh my god, dogs just doing dog things. What the hell is this? And then I realize I'm looking closer at the dog, and I can see, even at the distance I'm at, that the puppy is wearing the cone of shame.
Oh.
And I felt so bad for the dog. I'm walking by, I'm like, you know what? You keep barking, puppy. Live your dream that you can catch me.
See,
Because you are in the cone.
Some days I'm like, yeah, dogs do dog things. And then there's a couple dogs that live nearby me that they literally have nothing else to do during the day but bark. And I have this fun little thing called exaggerated response, which means if half the time if something startles me that should just startle, I full on have a panic attack instead.
Oh no.
So at
Oh.
some point, it's, symptoms of many other things. And so at some point, I have no sympathy for things that startle me.
It's it's on my street, the next door neighbor has a Doberman. And I don't know if you're aware of this, but Dobermans are very big and they just rent the
Mhm.
house so they can't put up a taller fence. So she basically just fucking flat-foots her way over the fence whenever she gets parking in her yard. And everyone in the neighborhood knows her, right? Basically, because she gets around and you poke your head out and you go, Diamond, go home. And she'll run away because she got caught. But, and she'll go back to her house because she got caught. But it's funny whenever we have like a mailman or something that is new and doesn't know that there is a very friendly Doberman, you will just come say hi. And the amount of times I have heard people scream because they don't realize that she's not, because her tail got, yeah, we can go, but her
Okay,
tail
go on.
got, chopped. So, people they can't read that her tail is wagging and she's friendly. They just see a giant fucking dog. And what's funny is the people there's a local guy who who cuts the grass for my dad. And I hear them knocking on the door one day, and I poke my head out, and I'm like, yeah? And he goes, is that your dog? And I look, and Diamond is just sitting in her yard, like in the front yard, staring at them, and I'm like, no. And I go and I grab her by the collar and I force her to go home. And he's like, that dog is bigger than two of you. Why are you not afraid of that dog? And he still to this day will not believe
And
that
I'm dead.
You stood too close to the rock.
Yeah, that was my own fault.
He still does not believe to this day that Diamond is not going to eat him because she is huge. Have you ever seen a Doberman Pinscher in real life? They're like a fucking horse.
They're awesome. I love them.
Like,
Yes.
I've seen them on TV with, like, really tall people, and I'm like, oh, you know, they only come up to, like, your knee, and the answer is no. They are much bigger than that.
Yeah. The answer is that the people on TV are much taller than actual real people in actual real.
Okay, so my neighbors used to have, like, my ex-neighbors used to have a Doberman, and they also had a Great Dane, I think, or a Rottweiler? I don't remember. Anyways. And, like, the two dogs they were just so chill, and I was like, these dogs are great, I love them. And at the same time, we also had a Dachshund. Now, if you've never been around a Dachshund, they have more attitude than basically everything else in the world combined.
Yes.
And they will remind you of this. Our tiny little miniature Dachshund. Oh my god, this fucking fat ass sausage would got away from you, would charge across the driveway to go bark at the Great Dane and the Doberman, and then crawl under the fence to get into their yard and bark at them.
No puppies.
And like,
Okay, so what are we doing
the
now?
two big dogs didn't give a fuck.
I am buying
She's
a gear
tiny and
upgrade.
not a threat, but we're all just like, our dog is legitimately going to get herself killed one of these days.
Oh no, the Jack Russell Terrier that my dad has with Cal, the Doberman. It doesn't hurt that the pit chow is like right behind her, like, yeah, fuck with us, but what we're about to do is History of Violence, but I want you guys to take like a 5-minute break first.
Okay.
Okey-dokey.
Yeah, speaking of small dogs that has to do, the Jack Russell Terrier. She
I forgot to turn
my
the sound
husband had like fed them something, because a lot of people food's actually not bad for a dog. You just don't give them a lot of it. But he had fed them like some like sandwich meat or something, and he walked away and he still had some, I guess, or something like that. And he told her, he looked down at her because she was following him into the kitchen, and he said, hey, you don't get any more. And she started barking at him. Like, bark, bark. And then we all started cracking up. And he's like, really? You know, like you do with like a 2-year-old who's giving you a lot of attitude.
Mhm.
Yeah.
So she took off into my dad's lap and just barked at him from the safety of my dad's lap.
Oh my god.
I love dogs.
Yeah.
So, completely off topic, but I just opened my inventory and noticed. Reminder, I have all of the body parts of Resurrection Joe.
Oh.
We do need to do that. We'll do a History of Violence and maybe 1 or 2 more missions, and then we'll do that before our
I
fight
also
stuff.
have
Can
a
we do
beating
that
drow
with 5
god.
people though? Like
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I've never done that before, so I have no idea.
People in
Yeah,
the
neither.
people in the stream can come join us. I mean, you know.
I also have
Well,
a beating drow cart, and I
We'd
don't
have
know
to
if
be
that's
waiting
like
a while.
I don't know if that's a one-time thing or like you multiples, but
Oh,
It's a one-time thing.
we did
Okay.
that. There's
Yeah.
the drag we summoned on the boat.
okay. Do you only need like the one of them?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, I have one of those too. Yay!
Yay! Okay, so how exactly do we summon Resurrection Joe? Because I forgot to look that up. Like,
I
how
don't
does
know.
that work?
We'll,
Yeah,
we'll figure something out.
I don't know. I just know that that's what it's for.
There we go.
But no, as you and me kind of have the same thing where it's like, if it's talked about too much and
Similar.
just
Uh-huh.
can't do the thing.
Well, okay. Here, do you remember Marcus?
Marcus?
Tall, really scrawny, blonde kid, like 0 body fat. I believe he's autistic, and his special interest is The Walking Dead, which again,
I don't think I knew him because, like you said,
Okay,
tall, skinny,
well-
blonde kid with like no body fat. And my mind's going,
Andrew,
"Is this
fuck that guy.
I'm like,
Ah.
Andrew?
Okay,
Andrew.
well, point being, I've known, many autistic people who have special interests. I've known many not specifically autistic people with special interests that they talk about all the fucking time. And 9 times out of 10, it's not an issue for me. But there's just something about this kid specifically that I'm like, you walk up and start talking to me about The Walking Dead as if I've watched all of it, and just start talking about characters and like aspects of specific scenes, and I'm like, wow, I have no fucking idea what you're talking about. And now I just have no interest in it out of spite.
So, Twitch is apparently like severely delayed right now.
Yeah.
I have no idea
Yeah,
what's
no, it's
happening.
great.
I pinged Twitch support, so I don't know what is going on with that. But I looked down, and Medina, I just see from Medina, what is it? I think it was Medina.
Hi to everyone's testicles.
Yeah.
Are you constantly aware of your testicles? Literally the first thing I come back to.
Oh boy.
Yeah.
Okay, hang on, because if Medina's saying hi to everyone's testicles, I have to tell my husband that his testicles are said hi to.
Oh God.
That's how marriage works. Those are mine now.
That's fair. I guess this is, I guess, most relevant to Mock. Do you ever meet anyone, Mock, who's like the right, like you look at them and you're like, this is clearly a dude, but they're the right like height and their voice is the right pitch that you're like, either you went through puberty really late or you're taking tea? Do you ever meet anyone where you just get that feeling? Like, yeah.
Mostly it's something I don't really think about.
that's fair. I definitely met somebody today that was the case, and I like sat down and talked to them about completely other things, but there was sort of a moment later in which my friend Emma, who's the barista, and therefore she makes him drinks, and so that's how she knows him, and then whatever, she was like, I kind of just assumed that kid is gay. I don't actually know. And I was like, well, I mean, he has a vibe. And like one queer person to another queer person, I totally see what you mean.
Holy fuck, it's the 1-year anniversary of Undertale, I guess.
Oh wow.
Oh wow.
It seems like
The
it's
world would have
been
been
out.
better off without it.
Wow.
Hey.
It seems like it's been out for way longer than that. I don't
Look,
know.
I'm telling you right now, I enjoyed it, but holy shit, everything that's come along with it. Let's be honest.
That's 9%,
That's fair.
like 90% of
That-
like fandom stuff
Yeah,
is
that's just fandom.
yeah.
Because, like, I'm looking at this one thing that's like this, because, like, what reminded me was this, project people have been doing that have been, like, rendering Undertale shit as, like, this, as, like, with, like, as, like, PlayStation-era graphics and shit,
Huh.
and,
That's
like,
kinda
3D. It looks
Huh.
fucking great.
See you say that about like, oh, everything that's blah. Was nobody else in the weeaboo scene when Naruto happened? Like, this is nothing new. This is literally nothing new.
No, I know
The
it's nothing
only
new, but I
thing
can
that's
I will
different
continue
is the
to
access
say
to it via the
I
internet.
will just continually say things like, no, we would have been better without it existing.
Would've been
Like legitimately,
better without
I enjoyed the fuck out of Undertale. I enjoyed the fuck out of a lot of other things, but I will sit here and still pull fucking anime was a mistake.
That's fair.
Yeah, I love Undertale, but I just couldn't with
But-
its fandom. So I love
Question.
Undertale, but I basically have to keep it to myself. Answer.
It's like Steven Universe.
Which area do I go into? And do
Oh.
not fucking insult Steven Universe when I can hear you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I will
Universe is-
fucking...
Steven
I will
Universe
fucking
is great.
start
Its fan
shit.
base is
I was gonna say, I'm not saying anything about the show. I'm saying the fans.
meet
The
up on
thing
the
is if you get any large group of people together of any sort
Yeah.
at all, you're gonna have shitheads in it, regardless.
Yeah. Well, it really doesn't help on Tumblr that, like, from what I've watched of the show, my favorite character is Pearl,
Pearl's
And-
so gay. Oh my god.
Seriously.
I love her.
My
I love
favorite
her.
character is Pearl, and like apparently everyone and their dogs hate Pearl because she's not a perfect person, and
Yeah,
it
I mean-
annoys me.
That's definitely I have come across that, but that's definitely like sectional, I guess. Like in the same way, this is probably a terrible example, but like if you look in like certain like segments of religion will be like, oh, so and so is a terrible person, and like other segments are like, nah, they're fine. What the fuck?
Yes.
It's literally like that, and so I think the people you've encountered regarding that have
It's like the thing about like the bad shit like that is I've never actually seen that shit. I've only seen other people complaining about that shit.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I have unfortunately seen it because like I would go into the Pearl tag because that's my favorite
Oh.
character, and like half the time it's like just filled with Pearl hate, and I'm like, why? And
Also,
it's
I
not
will
like
never
tag
understand that.
See,
why
I
would you
just
tag
don't ever
that?
go into tags.
the problem.
Yeah.
That's the problem though,
That's
is
fair.
people don't have to tag it because of the way Tumblr's stupid fucking search function works now.
Oh,
They
yeah, 'cause
won't
changed
tag
that.
it, but I still have to fucking see it because
Yeah.
I searched for Pearl.
Mm.
That's
See,
that's
I
fair.
just go back into the tags. It's safer that way. Well, sometimes.
But it's annoying, and
Yeah.
yeah.
No,
And then you
that's-
can't just say,
Not searching for anything at all, and just seeing what comes up on your dash by who you follow.
yeah.
Exactly.
Pretty much, I just get my Steven Universe fill because I don't have a lot of time to watch TV, so I just get my Steven Universe fill from like a few people I follow that do like the show, that are super cool about the show. Like,
Yeah.
I understand taking
Yeah.
a show critically, but I mean,
There's a point
Jan,
where you're like,
13,
just shut up and enjoy your cartoon.
yeah,
Yes.
it's like, Jan, you're a 13-year-old white girl, please be quiet.
I remember something that it happened. I don't remember what fandom it was, but I saw so many posts about it, and it was just I loved it because the first statement someone put in their like rebuttal when they were getting angry about something was fiction is reality.
Oh Christ.
Oh God.
I mean, okay, yes, the things that we create fiction-wise do reflect our views of reality. That's a fair statement. However-
wait, why are we all rushing over here? I don't think is
I
Tack
don't
here?
know.
Did you not pick up the mission yet?
No, I did, but is Tack here? Is my question.
Oh, I thought Tack was
Tack-
here. I'm sorry, Tack.
Where are you?
I was.
thought I saw
thinking-
you.
No, I didn't even know break was over. We didn't say anything.
Yes, I'm sorry, break's over. I told everyone to meet up on me. No, come with us, Tack. We didn't really start. We were just
I
killing
was just
shit.
like, what? Huh? It's like, what?
They killed like one thing.
Which we
I
might
have a
want to move away from this
tendency-
general
This-
area because it
Oh,
might
yeah.
come and attack us again.
I
This
have
is what happens when we engage in fandom discourse. People get left behind.
The discourse is too
Okay,
strong.
no more
Um,
discourse. No more.
Wait,
I
I
will
have one
just
more thing
say-
to say. I have one more thing to say. Is
Is
that
it
the
going to
Secret
make
World
me mad?
No, the Secret
Just
World
say it.
fandom has been pretty much very good.
Yeah, that's.
Yes.
I tend to the things that I engage in that I'm like, wow, I really like this thing tend to be much smaller things. Like they don't really have a large fandom. Like my favorite book series, there's like no drama. Occasionally there's one person being like, hey, by the way, like, this particular group of characters is probably much more dark skinned than you drew them as, but whatever. Like that's it. That's the whole drama. Like, and then it's over. And who the fuck cares? Like that's it.
Yeah, we had someone who wrote like a critical piece on like the LGBT characters in this game.
I
And it was a
enjoyed
good
that.
piece. It was a good
Yeah.
piece. I didn't agree with everything, but it was a good piece. And so all I had to say about it was, hey, I got great news for you on the Moose and Andy front.
Yes. Okay.
Okay, we can go now.
Did everyone's quest go to the monastery ruins? No one was dumb
Yes.
like me and forgot to pick up the
I forgot to
memento.
leave through the fucking thing.
I did too.
I'll be right back. You guys kill. I'll be right
Oh
back.
my God.
I
You and I
forgot to.
both.
Yay.
But no,
Murder! I mean,
the
wait.
DSW fandom has been pretty great. The only other thing I know that's happened is someone started saying something about how the Egyptian characters look in Egypt, and like the actual Egyptian person or
It's like,
someone of Egyptian descent was actually like, no, it's okay.
yeah, no, like, actually, you're fine. Like, ta-da. Yeah,
Or no, actually, the one that I remember was someone started complaining. Like, just one person started like, well, they weren't complaining. They said like, you know, like I said, people have been really good in this fandom about it. They're like, hey, I don't know if the way you portrayed Native Americans is great, and I'm like, really? Because I felt like these were the guys from my family. Like, this is how a good chunk of my family lives, and this is how they look and act, and you know, it's complicated, and it was a complicated situation presented as a complicated situation. It's fine. They were like,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
I was actually considering that earlier. I was thinking, like, again, you know, I myself, you know, I'm not native, and I think technically my brother legally, I think he's just enough to count on like legal form, like FAFSA and whatnot. Not that he's fucking going to school, but you know,
No, I know what you mean. He's
Yeah.
not a 1/16th Cherokee princess.
Yeah.
yeah.
We have a term for that.
He definitely, when drunk, gets the idea that if he wanted to, he could go to like any elder and they'd be glad to teach him all of their ways. Or whatnot, but he's
Jesus
a
Christ.
fucking
Oh,
moron.
wow.
So, yeah.
Well, I mean, it does kind of depend on the tribe and stuff, especially a lot of the
Yeah.
smaller tribes. They're happy when someone tries to reconnect with their
Yeah.
with
Oh,
their
jeez.
heritage, because so much of that got stolen from us, you know?
Right.
Like, there are a lot of
problem
people out there,
is-
they think they're Mexican, and then it turns out like, no, you're actually like
you're
fucking
actually
Iroquois.
Yeah. The problem is, like, I don't think he knows what tribe the part of his family that is native is from place. So, like, he's a disaster. He's a bit
Oh,
of a
dear.
cluster. So,
Cause like,
yeah.
Cause like my grandma used to say it, and I thought she was just bullshitting me until my mom said,
No, actually.
"Yeah, there might be something to it. There might be some,
Hang on, I got aggro.
like, there might be
got it.
some ancestry in our family."
Yeah, no, I live in a state where it's really, really common.
Because like, if it's true, it doesn't stop my grandma from being stupid about it, but it might be legit.
Well,
Where
you can always
is
get one of
this
those
thing?
DNA tests done.
Did all
I
you
got
guys
it.
get the thing?
Yeah.
Okay.
No, I do
Yeah.
not have the thing.
Thank you, Dad.
I
What?
mean, for me, it's kind of like, look, I
What-
know this. I'm white as
Chloe,
fuck.
what stage are you on?
Search for the memento.
Okay, come here.
Yeah. Break that base, and then
Oh, hey, nothing spawned. Wow.
There it is.
That's the first time that's ever happened for me.
But yeah, no, it's like they don't always get it right, but at least it's one of the few times where I can say, you know,
Yeah.
the writing team has obviously done research
at
and
least.
tried.
Yeah.
They've tried. Even if it's not perfect, they tried.
Uh-huh. Yeah, and that's something also, like, my very first boyfriend when I was, you know, like, in high school, was a good part Roma, and he, you know, on that basis took issue with a lot of the representation of Romani people in fucking everything.
Well, to be fair.
Yeah, it's kind of terrible. Oh boy.
Sorry, I forgot that thing did that.
It's fine.
Why does this guy have lines? Why does he have shitty lines?
I have no idea.
We don't even know who the fuck he is. But he has a name or a title or some shit.
But
Just some dude we have to put up with. Okay, let's.
120 points away.
Okay,
All right,
now
let's-
what do we do?
What's another good, quick
We have
Probably.
Resurrection Joe and the Drow card.
Yes. Let's do Resurrection Joe first. Let
Where
me
did we
look
go
up
for
how to
that?
do Resurrection Joe. I don't know, but let's not stand in there and wait for respawns. Like,
That
go
is a
ahead
good
and
idea.
Yeah,
the secret
probably.
world
I'm gonna wait and then just meet up on you, given that my load-in times are so incredibly ridiculous.
That's a good. Oh, you can meet up on me. Like,
Okay.
I'm already. Okay, we
Hey.
summon him at the king's graveyard. Okay.
Right, yeah, there's a tombstone with his name on it.
Okay.
Apparently.
Okay, so we summon him there with decomposing body parts.
And I have all of those.
Hmm.
Okay. So.
Arg, I need 50 more AP.
All right. Well, this guy should give you a lot of AP, but 50 AP is not hard to do. That's like just a couple of missions, and like even without the pod, it's a couple of missions in Transylvania or Tokyo, especially Tokyo. Both of those have like a high payout. Let me.
Has I'm assuming everyone else has done that I'm totally blanking on what it's the collective unconscious one with that weird big-headed
Yeah.
kid that I
Yeah.
don't like.
Yeah.
Young. Yeah.
That was weird. I liked it, but it was weird.
What choices did you make? Because they said that those
Um,
will have a repercussions later, or they implied it
Oh.
anyway.
Okay. I accidentally said that she was an orphan. I did not mean to, but I definitely ran through the wrong door. And beyond that, it was a, relies on friends, had a relationship with a woman in any case, and had no children.
Yeah.
So.
Well, I mean, like, what trait did you pick for Ez?
Kindness, I think?
Yeah, that's one.
Yeah.
I picked for Inanna. I think I picked Brave my first time through,
Uh-huh.
and then she had parents, had no friends, but did have a male lover, had no kids.
I can't even remember.
I don't
what
actually
I picked for
remember
that.
the mission, but I don't remember the choices like at all.
Like, I remember I wrote it down on my Tumblr, but I can't remember where I put it.
And I think it was like
Okay, Ez, you can meet up on me.
Okay.
I don't actually remember what like the beginning part of that mission is.
You go into the collective unconscious, and you're like inside that actual kindergarten that he's sitting outside of.
Like yeah, but like I don't remember the choices.
Also,
the
there's
things.
an achievement on that one. I don't know if anyone else knew that.
Yeah,
Yes,
I have
it blew my mind
With
Yeah.
when
the
someone
little
told me because I was
teddy
trying
bear?
to figure
Yeah.
it out. Yes.
Was that one that you guys were talking about that was like, oh yeah, I just went this morning, and then you guys were like, what is it? I have to know.
No, that was the
No,
museum
that it?
one.
Okay.
it. Yeah, and now that they found it, I feel dumb, but at least now we
What
know.
is it?
Yeah.
Oh, no. What was it?
It's
The museum?
some coins in the museum.
Oh. There's
Okay, so where are we going in
on
Kingsmith?
my arm.
We're going to the
The
graveyard.
I'm at the grave.
All right.
Okay.
I
As soon
just
as
I don't remember the choices that were like in the beginning that the words and whatnot. I don't remember those.
They were
I think
they're,
brave,
like,
kind, and
Happy, I believe, was one
Polite.
yeah.
Brave, kind, happy, and polite.
I think I did happy. I don't remember. I legitimately don't. It was either happy or kind, one of the two.
Yeah, because like the thing is, I'd wager most people don't remember,
Yeah.
which kind of like
Well, we don't know. They just kind of implied it. We don't know for sure that it will, and also we don't know if every time you run it, it'll give you a different option or what.
yeah, because it's like I think people are saying because like only like when you run a mission in this game, the first time is considered distinct from all subsequent times.
Okay.
All
Yeah, it
subsequent
is.
times are basically considered the same.
Yeah.
Okay. Because that's if that is important, if that's a mission you can rerun. It seems like, oh my god, the ground textures are not loading for me. This is alarming. Okay, there we go.
Turn off
Yeah.
tessellation.
It's loaded in and it's fine now, but for a good moment, it wasn't loading in, and then like everyone else wasn't quite loaded, so it was just like, oh look, everyone's just sliding.
Okay, so this is
Ooh,
the grave.
lore.
So I would target the grave, I guess, and then I don't know how you're supposed to do this. I just know that it has something to do with using the body parts.
I hope it isn't like in a specific way, like a specific order, because
Well, have you tried putting the body parts in like together in your crafting
Oh.
window?
no, I hadn't actually.
I would try making the body in the window. Like
Okay.
that would be my first guess.
I was like, I'm not gonna touch these yet because they won't go into my crafting window.
Okay, well then I would just have the gravestone, like use it to make it sure it's your target, and then click out of the window it summons up, and then click on the body parts to see if you can use them.
Okay.
I love that it's just known by some as Resurrection Joe.
Oh,
'Cause this
combining.
Ooh.
Because this is what they put on
there we go.
gravestones.
Clearly, that's what we want on my tombstone.
I mean, that's what I want on mine.
I feel so
Yeah.
well taken care of. Whoever is healing me, thank you.
I got you.
See, Tack loves you.
I know Tag loves me.
Don't you misread my actions like that.
I just
Sorry.
also know. Oh, Mock, don't die, don't die.
Don't worry, I'm healing too.
Okay.
The
I'm
fact
gonna
of the
try to
matter
get-
is, if B-Mom dies, then I would probably die, and I don't want to deal with that right now.
Ooh, lore.
Yeah, he gives lore.
Yay! Yeah.
Yeah.
But the summons are for the museum, for the lore for the museum. Speaking of, I need to go on a fucking lore hunt, which I'm probably gonna do after this. I'm gonna
damn,
pop into my
Maggie.
museum, write down what I need lore for the next swing I want to do, and then go find it if anyone wants to join me.
Yeah, I
I
still
would say
only
I'd
need.
like to, but I've got work tomorrow, and
Yeah, you should probably sleep.
that's funny.
Okay, so we also have what, the heart?
Yeah, and that's here too. I'll port over there, and you can meet up on me.
But it's a matter of it'll be kind of close to the time I normally get off of games and such.
Is that
Yeah.
where?
It's the one where Cloisy kept dying.
I know. I'm trying to remember where on the map it is.
Oh, it's over by the Orochi guys.
No, it's you know
no,
the
that's not.
The
Journey's End.
lighthouse.
Yeah, Journey's End. That's
End.
what I meant. Journey's End.
Okay.
I went to the
I'm-
wrong one. I just remembered it was by a bridge. Or
I
something.
made noise with my mouth, and everything vibrated in a way. Oh,
You cut out.
how has this happened?
I
Do you
don't
ever-
know, but I don't know what you said, so.
Do you ever like something happens with your body that it just shouldn't like? Okay, so I was saying something. I don't even remember what it was now, and I hummed in the right way that my lips vibrated, and now my entire mouth is uncomfortable.
Oh God!
Uh,
I'm really confused. I just saw deep one shadows, but I see no deep ones.
Yeah, shadows are really screwy. You can
Oh,
get them from
like,
like forever
right here.
away.
I love where the chat is and like the stream is right now because
Yeah.
it's still at Transylvania.
I'm going to put on a DPS build. After we summon him, Cloisy, get the fuck away. Like, run back here onto the island, okay? I don't want you to.
Alright, I'll put on a tanky build.
Okay, so what do I do to actually put the heart down here?
Well, I will go back over that because it's kind of complicated. Like, this used to be how we
Okay.
got the raid open for Eidolon, and then they realized that nobody was running it because it's too much fucking work to get the heart, to get the heart we used to do it in the first place. So, okay, so what you're gonna do is when everyone's ready, you're gonna stand here, and you're gonna use your heart thing.
Okay, just in my inventory.
Yeah, and you're gonna stay up here. You're gonna stay up
Okay.
here. You're just gonna use it from your inventory. And what's gonna happen is first Mock is going to run and get in a light and use the heart that appears over your head, and then I'm gonna run in the second. Cloisy will run in the third, and Tack will run in the fourth.
Okay.
Yeah, we're just gonna stand in circles.
Yep. And then use the heart And you might have to get on the edge, and if we fuck up, it'll just throw us off, but you can keep the heart, so.
Okay. Well,
that's good.
That's good.
Yeah, so I would put on an extra health piece for the DPS,
Okay.
because he does, like, crazy huge AoE damage.
Mhm.
And then once it's summoned, we all get off the boat, and we go fight him on that island, because, ew. Alright, are we ready?
All right.
Yep.
Yes. Let me put on my extra health.
You're a health.
That doesn't even make
How-
sense.
How dare you? All right. Is everyone positioned well?
Yeah.
No, but put it down anyway.
We're about to find out.
Oh boy. Come on. Squeezing heart. Ugh.
Okay, Mock. Okay, Mock used it. Okay, whoop. I used it. Alright, tack. Or Cloisy. Whoever, tack. Tack. Tack! Tack used it, Cloisy, get it.
Get it.
Alright, get off the boat. Get off the boat. Unless you're Mock.
Oh, fuck.
Yeah, that happens. Alright.
Oh no. You get. Where the fuck is he going?
Away.
Away from us, thank you.
Maybe I
He
won't
just wanted
actually
to
die
vanish.
this time.
He just wanted to disappear into the fucking ocean forever. Oh, Jake.
I actually
You know-
think you might have been focused on me for a second, because that was
You know,
the direction I was
Mom,
running.
you say that, and because of that tangent thinking thing, fucking, you say it, and my mind goes, he just wants to go home.
Oh, we're
Yes.
sending him there. We're sending the Lord of Mucus back home.
But like, it wasn't just like he wants to go home. Like it was he wants to go home, and then the thought kicks in, and it goes, "Hey, you remember that Michael Bublé song?"
God.
Okay, 1 second. I'm trying to think of what in Transylvania is a fast and easy AP mission.
Too deep?
There's the werewolf one.
Yeah,
We can
any
do
of the nightmare ones.
There's also
Yeah.
the ghouls, and those are in the same place.
Let me check my cooldowns though. I might still be on.
Yeah, that's what I'm thinking of. I don't go into Transylvania often anymore. If I farm, it's in Tokyo. I just like the aesthetic of it better.
For it. Yeah.
Because I am that exact type of asshole.
The
The only bad thing about a lot of Tokyo missions is they do take a little longer than a lot of the Transylvania missions. Like, they're just designed to be longer.
I had a weird thing where when I was running the various, Tokyo missions,
You cut out again, hun.
oh boy. Oh
From
boy.
the Tokyo missions.
Yeah,
to me.
where weirdly enough, I didn't lag at all. Like I had no lag. I had no issue with that. Which is exceedingly rare for me in Tokyo.
That is weird. You cut
Yeah.
out again.
Oh boy. Well, I
We
kind of
need-
just stopped talking, but
Oh, okay. Then it was just stopping talking.
With me, it's just the colors in Tokyo weird me out, so I know I need to go in there and, Aegis farm, but the colors in there just, like,
You don't
rub me
actually
the wrong
have to.
way.
No, you don't have to. The best way to quote-unquote Aegis farm is to get a lot of bullion, so you can buy kits from the Orochi guy. But then you actually buy...
okay.
Well, I don't know, I just figured you would know what was off cooldown, so I could just port there.
Oh, I don't fucking know.
I don't know, one of us has to be in charge of the road trip. I would like to point out that Mach is the Mad Max to my Furiosa. Okay, well,
Aw.
I'm just gonna port to Transylvania, and then whatever I land by is what we're doing.
Okay, I have revenge served hot on cooldown, so not the werewolf one.
Okay, so not the werewolf one. So, what was I saying, though, before I made the Mad Max comment?
I
I don't know, it wasn't
don't
important.
know.
have no attention span. Oh my god. Aegis farming.
Oh, the best
Tokyo.
way to Aegis farm is not actually to run the missions, unless you're like me and you just really fucking like the missions there. It's actually to buy, like, the QL, like, 0 and 1, like, and 2, like, the really cheap capacitors and modules off of the auction house, and then disassemble them in your crafting window while you have the HS you want to level up active. And then all you need is bullion. Like, you can just use packs and bullion that way instead of grinding and bullion.
Instead of hours and hours and hours of time.
Yes.
I also have some keys, by the by, if anyone wants to, or if
Not
that
tonight.
becomes a thing. Okay.
We might do that next week, though.
Yeah.
I'm just
Okay.
trying to get us to Transylvania so we can do a little farm.
Ooh.
Like
Let me
another
know when I
mission.
should meet up on you.
Sure.
So I'm gonna sit here and fuss with my loom while I wait. That's what I've been doing every time we stop or we're talking instead of actually fighting something. I've just been messing with my loom.
The truth is we're getting so close to the end of the vanilla content that I'm not really so concerned about pushing you guys to go faster. Just because, I mean, like...
Oh, fuck.
You're not worried about trying to, get us to go away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, I was about to say, I'm really glad I have impulse control. Because, you said something in there, and my brain just had a thought, and I'm like, Jesus fucking Christ, am I glad I have the filter.
Well,
Yeah,
now we just
If the,
mentioned-
if the shit you normally say is what gets through the filter, I'm almost afraid of what doesn't.
But yeah, Chloe, you mentioned something about Tokyo looking weird.
Yeah, just like the colors in there just seem wrong.
Yeah.
But I also can't play the game on a higher graphics setting than what I have, so
Yeah,
maybe that has something to do with it.
Because I don't notice it when I have it on when I have the game on ultra, but when I run it on lower settings, everything in Tokyo looks weirdly oversaturated.
Yes. Yeah, I don't know what the fuck that is. It creeps me out.
It's just everything is lighted or colored differently there than it is everywhere else in the game. The road, the roads are if you go in there on lower settings, it's just why are there so many colors in what should be black asphalt?
Yeah, or the trees
You
just
having
look
yourself
weird.
a giggle, Mike.
My cat was licking himself. He was and did something and just whacked his head on my keyboard.
Well, you cut out, but that was a wonderful story.
I would like to point out, and I'm sorry if this is a little mean, but I'm really enjoying Ez's microphone cutting out, because it's kind of like we're playing Mad Libs with Ez.
Oh boy.
Mad Libs Ez edition.
Oh boy.
Hey, fill in the blank with a story.
Okay, y'all can meet up on me. I'm just ditching some aggro. I figured we'd do something from Dragon. It's been a while since Dragon. It's been a while since we've had some fun with that guy.
Okay, I'll be right back.
Okay. I don't offhand remember who that is.
Neither do I.
The
Irachi
erosion
guy.
guy who gets really pissy with us over Emma.
Oh, him,
Yeah.
the one talking to the bear.
Oh yeah.
It's fuck. Yeah.
I want to kidnap her back and set the two of them up to live somewhere anonymously as father and child,
Yes.
and they can just be happy and have
Yes.
good lives away from everything else.
Yes.
I think that's the secret wish of everyone in the secret world, is to just make Emma happy.
Yeah. But it's yeah.
It's once they've played, the nursery, they're at this point, all I want is for the tiny child to not suffer.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But Dragon getting all pissy at you over her, I'm just I didn't forget about her. She disappeared.
She
ditched
fucked
me.
off. She ditched me. I like how a lot of this is people thinking we've done stuff. Semi
Yes.
getting pissy with us over Lilith, and you're I was just there.
The fuck did I
didn't do
actually
anything.
Yes. Okay. Okay. I'll be right back.
But
for
you
real.
were there. I didn't do anything. I just existed near it happening.
We'll do...
1 sec.
Alright, I also need to get a drink of water real quick.
Sure.
So I will also be right back.
We'll do exit strategy first, which I will announce again when everyone gets back.
It put me at the wrong well.
Oh no.
So I'm trying to figure out how to get back to where you are. I'm like, wait, no.
But yeah, yeah. No, it's much easier to get Aegis just through the auction house than it is to actually farm it.
I was also gonna say there's something to be said about making dirty jokes at like 3 in the morning with your best friend when you're both dead tired. And
Yes.
you're both like, we should both sleep. I'm not tired though. Yes, you are. Don't lie to me. And then in my case, it's like, I'm not tired.
Oh,
Yes, you
okay.
are. You know what? That was stupid. No, you aren't. I'm just gonna shut up now.
What?
Oh, by the way, Ez, I wanted to announce that the Grand Bee heard about your baby bees and is very
Yeah.
excited to be a great Grand Bee.
Aww.
Who is the Grand Bee?
Arkylo. I think they're the only person I know that
Ah.
have been active in the game longer than me.
Oh wow. How did they hear about me having my
told
own
them.
set of babies? Oh, okay. Well, there you go.
No, the attack has conversation like dirty jokes at 3 a.m. and then I'm up when I can't sleep at 3 a.m. talking to like Nikki D and Arkylo about dumb lore shit.
Yeah. Yeah, see, one of them is very much the like competitive MOBA player and therefore like isn't as invested in like the storyline and whatnot or role playing or any of that to the degree of like skipping cutscenes
Oh, you were
partway
telling
through.
us.
Yeah. And so I don't. What
Like-
the fuck? I just glitched inside this building. I was not in here, and then all of a sudden I was inside the building.
We're gonna do
What?
exit strategy first.
Fuck.
Why not?
And then one of them is literally just always busy, always forever busy, which is unfortunate because I do like playing with him and his ideas and whatnot. And then the third one, which I don't know why I wasn't like, hey, I'm gonna buy you this
What the
game for
fuck?
your birthday.
What?
I'm in the cutscene, and like, does someone have a pet out?
I have
No.
my unicorn.
No.
Someone have like a dog out?
No.
No.
Does the
'Cause,
dog
like,
just
a
run
white-
by in the background?
A white dog just came up and stood next to me in the cutscene.
What the
You have
fuck?
been blessed by the dog. You have the
been
white
blessed by
dog.
Oh my
Doge.
gosh! And there's a unicorn. There was the dog is gone, and then there was a unicorn, and it ran off.
I have the unicorn out, so at least there's that.
Jesus Christ!
I hope you took screenshots because I want to see.
No, it happened too fast.
Aw.
So
But,
sorry.
But no, you weren't entirely wrong. It's not
Oh.
just dirty jokes, but still.
We're going this way.
No. No, I'm still in the cutscene.
Oh, you're still in the cutscene? Okay, we'll stop.
Still in the fucking cutscene.
We'll stop. We'll
I'm
stop.
trying to
Murder
capture
thing.
unicorn magic.
The unicorn's gone.
Oh.
Well, we'll just murder things in the meantime.
Yeah.
But
This
but
way.
yeah,
Wrong
no,
way.
my
Mom,
my-
wrong way. Mom.
Ah.
Over
My-
this way, sweetie.
my almost brother that I bought the game for just recently. It's so incredibly right up his alley. Like I don't know why I didn't think of this book, but it's good.
Wow, that's
And so
just
he's the one that I
absolute
actually have
nuts.
hopes for getting attached to the playing it long term.
Yeah, because, like, I mean, I love the game and all, but it's not a terrible game, but it's not a good game in the sense of, like, actual gameplay. Like,
Yeah.
I like it better than I like certain other MMOs,
Mhm.
but, like, I've
I
seen...
mean, in terms of story, it's miles above 14, but I'd say in terms of actual like
gameplay,
The
14.
combat. in
gameplay
itself.
/ mechanics / fun.
Yeah, like, that's the
Is
thing.
everyone
I
else-
actually said...
On
Huh?
Is everyone else on the Reach the Orochi
Yeah.
helicopter? Okay, good.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, it's one of those things where I tell someone if you could take the Secret World's story and slap it on Final 14's combat and mechanics and just general like attention to world detail, I would be incredibly
Okay.
happy. Now,
I may have brought some friends.
I mean,
Crap.
I love the detail they actually play to the game. Like I play Lalafell, and people actually like some of the emotes have to kneel. Like the taller
You know-
characters will kneel down to interact with my little Lalafell.
That's
Yeah.
beautiful.
It is beautiful. Like it's the attention to detail that I love. But yeah, gameplay wise, I mean story wise, that game's pretty much just whatever.
It's you don't gotta pay attention to it. From what I've heard, though, it's a lot better in Heaven's Ward.
I heard that, but I couldn't even get to Heaven's Ward because I was bored out of my mind with the story. Like halfway, like I couldn't care. Like I skipped cutscenes, and I tried so hard to care, and I couldn't care.
Yeah, no, I get that. I remember someone who was talking about. They were like, "Hey, I've seen you playing this on like a stream, and what would you say is like your best advice for someone getting into it?" They're like, "Have friends."
Yes.
Yeah.
It is pretty
Yeah.
lonely without people.
That there are many games that I've basically stopped playing on that basis. Like Guild Wars 2 is that way. It's kind of a what storyline situation, and so if I'm not playing with anybody, I play it for like 15 minutes, and then I'm like, meh.
Yeah, I'd say like have friends or have something you can have going on in the background while you play.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's
And like, luckily, I have friends who I can play it with, but it's the same thing of I would not want to be the person to try to run this game alone.
no.
Not only because like there's a lot of content, because there is a lot
Oh
of
yeah.
content.
Yeah. Cause like I actually ran this game alone. Cause like I ran this game alone for like a lot longer than I knew you guys.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just, well, with 14, the thing is like there's a lot of like forced group content and stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
there's
was just what the
so
fuck.
much.
Ugh.
Say
'Cause
something.
I remember my Grand Company quest, like, it was like, hey, so go do this dungeon, and this dungeon, and this dungeon, and 3 of them are like dungeons people were like, I don't want to do this. This is terrible. I hate this dungeon. So it took me going, hey, guys, run me through this. And they were like, wait, which one? Ah, fuck, that's the Marlborough dungeon.
I hate the Marlborough dungeon.
The what dungeon?
The Marlborough.
There's a dungeon later on where it's Marlboroughs. Like the entire thing is Marlboroughs.
But yeah, like actually gameplay wise, I would argue that
It's
it's
amazing.
probably one of the better ones to have come out in quite a
Okay.
while.
You know, I want to say real quick. You know what I fucking hate about these enemies?
What?
Fucking like no cast bar, uninterruptible impairs.
Still transfusion. Yeah.
Yeah, but it's like
It's
you
what
get
they do right
impaired.
before.
Yeah, you get impaired and then they cast field transfusion. So it's like fuck you.
But it's yeah, no, I hate that too. But yeah, Final Fantasy XIV is a lot of fun with friends, but the story is not. And I need a good story. Like
Yeah.
the thing I like about an MMORPG is that it's basically a fun story with like friends. Like I don't play a lot of sandboxes because the stories are usually not
a thing.
really there. Yeah.
Yeah, I need more direct structure than games give me. So I get all the way through the like intro where they're like, here and do this thing immediately. And just this. And then as soon as it lets you out and it's like, look, you can go anywhere, then I'm immediately like, well, I'm exiting the game then.
Yeah, it's like I like sandboxes if I have a lot of friends to play with, but especially because I have such limited time, they're not really for me.
Yeah.
Because
Yeah.
most sandboxes, like the trade-off is you have a lot of freedom, but you have to invest a lot of time into the game to really
Yeah.
get anything fun out of it.
Where
Yeah,
are
because like
you?
the most fun I had playing something like Minecraft was that time my brother invited me to his and his friend's server.
Yeah. I did get invited to a friend's server, and I may have made a giant dick out of pink wool.
Beautiful.
And I mean
Aw.
giant.
Cause like they made like this cool fort out of wood, and then it fucking burned down. And like they had been in the
Oh,
process
that
of trying to
sucks.
rebuild it out of stone when it kind of like petered out.
Yeah, I tend to just I play Minecraft, and I play Minecraft with some frequency. But
Oh, hell there. Oh, hell, there you are.
I definitely only play in creative mode, and I definitely just build stuff. Like I have a village that I built, and then I built a scale replica of 2 scale replicas of Stonehenge, a scale replica of the Lighthouse of Alexandria, and a scale replica of, I think it's like Temple to Athena.
Nice.
Yeah, which
I
all of which were very fun.
pretty much the only really like sandboxy game that I've
Where are
played
There
recently
you
and
are.
really enjoyed is No Man's Sky. But that's because it tickles my exact fancy with just exploring.
Yeah.
It's like no pressure. There's not a wrong way to play the game. So, but I also well I guess Stardew Valley's a little sandboxy, but
I'd say it's less like sandboxy because it's Harvest Moon.
yeah, it's not
It's less sandbox, more simulation.
yes, that's what I'm going for. Thank you. But yeah, it's not theme park, but it's not on a rel, but it still has like stuff you've got to do.
Like, hey, we're not going to make you do this stuff, but here's some goals for you to accomplish.
Okay, let's go do something from Emma's place. Not the one with the fucking revenants, though, because that always pisses me off.
Yeah, with the fucking voodoo
Oh,
doll.
motherfucker,
Yes.
there's lore up there.
Oh, go get lore.
What the fuck? No, I'd have to get all the goddamn way back up there.
Aww.
It was like when you jump part way down, like you know how it has the like balustrades.
Yeah.
There's lore on top of one of them, like halfway down.
I'm in the wrong place.
I guess let's do... Yeah, we'll do 2 deep, and then that'll be the end of it.
I'm gonna run.
Oh
my
jeez.
dumbass over,
Fuck
'cause
you.
given my-
Why is my screen going dark?
What the fuck? Yeah, no, that just happened
Fuck
to me too.
Prekaleshti. Fuck
Is
this
that-
place. It has no reason to be here. There's nothing here.
There is
It's
nothing
just a fucking field of enemies that fucking trap you. There is nothing here. There's no reason for it to
Motherfucker.
exist.
Leave me alone.
there. Someone has very strong feelings about Perkoleshti.
They are assholes?
I have strong
bitch.
feelings about game design.
Oh, you bitch.
Oh
Mother-
god.
Fucking shit, fuck, cocksucking motherfucker.
So
Language!
because there's 3 people here who got into 14. Like, I got recently back into it, and I hit the level cap
Well, I'm gonna
for
die.
the main
Oh god, that's
game.
Other news. I'm
the
definitely about to die, and that's okay,
Oh,
because I'm just
damn
gonna run my bitch ass to a different fucking animal well, where I don't have to cross
And-
the goddamn town.
So, I bought Heaven's Ward because I was like, I'm not letting all this like main story experience go to waste. Fuck that.
Okay, quick question. Which quest are we doing in here?
2 deep.
But I went on.
Oh, I'm still on cooldown.
Oh, well, fuck, we're not doing 2 deep then. Never mind. We will be doing, Contagion. Anyway, you're still on what tack?
But I had gone through and I bought the expansion so I could not waste a bunch of experience. Because fuck wasting experience, right?
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, and I wasn't paying attention and I was like, oh, huh. Why did it... I was like, that seemed to take a while. And I looked down at like level 51 to 52, it's like 1,062,000 something and like some odd. And I was like, oh. Because I was like, yeah, I did. Oh, that only gave me 8,000. Okay.
Yep.
But it's nice because I looked at leveling roulette and how much, and it's like, yeah, you do leveling roulette for the day. It's like 100,000
Truly.
experience.
All right, what are we
Right, 'cause-
taking?
You go
Contagion.
inside and around the corner, and you'll pick up contagion.
I was like, that's
Or
That's nice.
hopefully-
And I was talking to my friends who've reached 60 on them, and they're like, oh, yeah, no, like,
Usually-
59 to 60 is like 4 million experience. I was like,
Is that
Jesus, Jesus dicking Christ. They're like, yeah, no, you just do dungeons and leveling roulette.
Yes.
You
Yeah,
do your roulettes, and then you leave it alone for the day.
yeah. Like if
is it the one at the computer?
yeah, it's
Yeah.
the one at the computer.
Okay.
If it was, yeah, if like something happened to the secret world and it like they had to close the servers, if I was going to pick up another MMO right now, it would probably be 14 because I don't give. I know it's horrible, but I've been playing MMORPGs for a long time. So it's not that the story's really horrible, it's just that it's high fantasy and I've seen it like 80 fucking times before and
It's
I'm
80
done with the high
times,
fantasy
Par
story.
for it's par for the course for Final Fantasy, and the fact of the matter is there's nothing really distinctive about it because it's an amalgam of all of them.
Yes.
Yeah.
Okay, we're going.
Like legitimately, it's legitimately like all of them chunked together.
Yes.
Like you have the high fantasy sci-fi setting of what is it? Because like part of it's the high fantasy setting of
You guys are gonna want to hotbar that.
7 and 6 together.
Where the fuck?
I wasn't
there?
able to use it originally, so
I actually it's definitely the setting is definitely from 6 before Kefka actually like beats your ass.
I mean, yeah, but at the same time, it's also what was the other way? It's also at the same time of it. It is
You have to
fuck.
you have
No.
to stand in it.
Fuck. Yeah, fuck this.
Oh, fuck.
Environment is damaging you.
Because it's 6, but at the same time, it's
I'm-
also 12.
I'm standing
That-
in it, but nothing is happening.
Yeah, that it didn't count for me.
You have to. Did you use your? Did
I'm
you use your
stand- I'm standing in it,
Yeah.
but nothing is happening to me.
Oh.
I have achieved immunity to the filth.
If any of us were gonna do it, it was gonna be you.
It
Yeah.
finally happened.
I'm using the thing that they gave
Oh.
me, and it's
Oh.
not.
There it goes. It
Yeah.
heard you talking shit.
So I'm standing in this one filth pool and
there we go.
I'm hitting the
Lured
button
me
and it's
in.
not working. So
You have to be
Yeah.
field contaminated. So if
Okay.
it's going to contaminate you is where you have to stand.
No, I
I-
was standing where it would contaminate me, and was
Yeah.
hitting the button and nothing was happening.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, I was having that same thing. I had to like contaminate myself several different times for it to actually fucking count.
Yeah. I think there's a little lag.
Yeah, which fine, but
There it goes.
So I
I
went from
need
like
a
no
pool.
stacks to 4 stacks, and I'm still not getting contaminated from this. Maybe I'll get contaminated in this one. Here we go. Okay, I just need one more pool. I need one more of these things to not
I
fucking bug.
need many more of these things. Come on,
Just focus on finding
Actually,
pools. We'll kill
there we go.
everything.
come on. Oh my god, come on. Contaminate me.
Here's another one over here.
You know, it knows you
There's a
want
pool
it
here.
to, so it's
Weird.
not going to do it.
Yeah.
Okay,
What
that
a
was. Okay,
Contrary bitch.
I just got my last one. Okay.
And if you need another, there's a pool right here.
Is there? Oh, there we go. Yes. Okay.
But no,
2 more.
I found the only parts of the actual like story bits of 14 that I was enjoying
Here's one as.
was
Alright.
the localized quests, and like
Yeah.
I didn't care much about the main story, but like the other like your class quests are great. Like some of the
only
side
some of
branching
them.
quests are great.
One
Yeah.
sec, I'm
I mean,
still
I liked-
getting.
I liked the Arcanist one.
There we go.
I don't know. Like some of it started pissing me off on even the localized quest because some of it's like fetch questy,
Mhm.
and I'm like, which doesn't really bother me, but
Ed, so you got them all?
Yeah. I'm running
Okay.
over now.
Alright, get infected by these guys as filth, and then collect the samples.
Yep.
Okay.
Oh, hey, there's someone ahead of us.
I just realized B-Mom has a surgical mask on.
No, it's a skull mask.
Oh,
Yeah, it
so
took
I
me
was-
forever to figure out the actual mechanic of get infected and then get sample.
So I was doing Vanishing of
That's
Tyler
because it's
Freeborn,
stupid.
Fuck it.
You were doing
Like-
Vanishing of Tyler Freeborn.
and I cannot believe it took me this long to realize that if you're an Illuminati, the face mask you get with your uniform can be used instead of the CDC air filter.
Yes,
Huh.
it wasn't originally that wouldn't work, but then because we actually said, hey, why can't the Illuminati just use our face mask that we get auto-fucking-matically? They were like, oh yeah, you could do that, so they changed the...
That makes sense. Wow.
Because like I just figured I just figured that the mask was like probably didn't actually work.
No, I missed the contamination.
Form over function.
Yeah.
No, I didn't.
No,
Okay.
but it does work. Okay, Ez needs one more.
Nope, I'm good. It actually worked.
Okay. Oh, let me
Too
just,
late.
Over here.
too late.
Find
Alright. Now we can run. This way. Follow the horsey.
What? Finds the source of... mine's having me go this.
It's underneath.
Yeah, it's
Okay.
underneath it.
Their lore!
Noom. Ooh.
Did you just say
Yeah, it's-
Noom?
Yeah. I was making sound effects when I was using my loom earlier at
Your-
at a restaurant, like
loom?
in public. My loom.
Oh shit,
Yeah.
I got an achievement off of that.
Sweet.
Someone
25%
was
of bestiary lore.
nice. Someone was because like I read this theory because like I was reading like secret world theories, and someone came up with was that they thought
And that's 50s.
that the Zmeu, these things,
Oh, hey, there's
Lore.
Lore down
I
there.
see lore.
that they might be like the Draug,
Huh.
in that they might, because like someone pointed out that they aren't mentioned like,
At all.
because like they aren't mentioned outside of their own like bestiary lore. They aren't mentioned in like the lore regarding the truce.
Somebody's fucking...
Who's popping bubble wrap?
Fuck. No, that's fireworks outside. Somebody's setting off fireworks.
Jesus.
Why?
Yeah, I
Why?
guess you're first.
So like
Are you
theory, someone was
okay?
coming.
Yeah, I just... What the fuck?
Jesus. Because like you can hear that from here.
Yeah.
What the shit? Like, is there a date? Is there like, is this...
No, there's
Am I
just
missing some... Okay, maybe it's somebody's birthday.
Possibly.
Who knows? Maybe they're
Okay.
just assholes. Honestly, I live in Gresham. This place is a shit show. I
mean, hey, it could be boring.
That's fair. It could be Rockwood, for fuck's
I'm
sake.
not
you know?
sure Ez got credit for that. Ez, are you on collect the field sample?
Kill the stalker in the darkness.
Okay, no, we have to wait for respawn.
Woo! Goody,
Yeah, what's-
I'm gonna run up this thing.
Nope. come
But
back
what
here.
someone was. Okay,
Which one
what someone was theorizing, since the Zmeu aren't really mentioned like outside of their bestiary lore entry, and the buzzing makes references to them existing like between fairy tales and reality. Like someone theorized that they might be like the Draugr in that they didn't exist until the dreamers caught hold of the idea and made them real.
That's actually a really good theory. I always thought an interesting thing about them that actually might kind of back that up a little is I forget when exactly, but in one of the missions, it's mentioned that they eat the filth, but they don't. Like one of the turn-ins or something for the Illuminati, I think, mentions that Zmeu eat filth, but they don't seem affected by it.
Yeah, because like they're clearly something's going on filth related because they explode into a cloud of filth.
Right, and they
Yeah.
live down here with the filth.
And
Yeah.
they eat it, but like they don't actually mutate or anything. It doesn't seem to do jack to them. Like they
Yeah.
just are like, oh, this looks yummy, nom nom nom. Okay, I'm done. Because like
Yeah.
we've seen it affect basically everything else it touches, like the zombies.
Yeah, because we've seen.
Are there Filth-infected Draug?
The Drow basically are filth.
Yeah.
It's discussed in Freeborn. Not
Right.
Freeborn. Wait,
Okay.
is it? No, other things.
It's the lore. It's the bestiary lore.
Because it's like, yeah, because like the Draug are like they didn't, because like it was confirmed in the lore that they didn't exist until like the Draugr pulled the Dreaming Ones pulled the idea for the Draugr that we encounter from the minds of the Vikings as they were passing through the fog.
Huh.
Okay,
That's
Ez, you might want to tag it.
Yeah,
Okay,
make
okay.
sure you're like actually target it first. Yeah, like anybody who defeats it's gonna get credit. We're just making sure that
Okay.
you get credit.
Yeah.
All right, now stand in this filth and collect. I already did mine.
Okay. Yay.
I like this. I like this part.
Yes, this is a fun part.
Okay, was that ramp up always here?
Yes.
Jesus,
I never
how?
noticed it before.
Because like I've run this quest like a couple times, and I only noticed it
Oh,
because like I only noticed it once
Oh,
when
shit.
what?
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 I still gotta place the first one.
Yeah.
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 Shit.
It'll probably it might despawn.
Yep.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah, despawn.
It was just kind of like, God damn it.
Okay.
All right, do we all have all of them?
Yes. I do, at least.
Wait. Okay, I think M has it too. So, all right, use the laptop.
Oh, is that M?
That's not.
Not
That's not
our
our
M.
M.
That's
Different
a
M.
different M.
I was just saying, let's make sure that person gets credit. They're
So
running
easy
this
back up
solo.
because that's gonna blow up.
Yeah, it's gonna blow up and it's going to hurt.
Yep, that totally hurt.
God, that is-
Mhm.
No, it's. I've stood in it and it killed me.
Because like
I know, but it was
I've
just
only-
like 50 damage.
Because like I never knew this fucking ramp was here until one day I came in here with the lighting turned off and I could see it plain as day.
Yep. No, it's always been here.
Fuck.
Whee!
All right, that will be it. We went 8 minutes over, so
Yay.
Sorry about that, folks.
that will be it for us for tonight. Next week we'll see kind of where Koizi is. If Koizi has that last couple of abilities they need.
Cloisy has all her abilities now.
Oh, well then
Yay.
next week we'll be doing Hellfallen.
What?
Next week we'll be doing Hellfallen with 2 impaired DPS. Mock, you're just gonna go fuck you tank, but keep like chaotic pull.
Mock, it's happening. Let it happen, honey.
But the great thing is now you, except with the exception of chaotic pull, you can now basically go like almost completely defensive. And then Ez and I will basically be impairing things for you for the most part. There's like a couple of things you'll still want to be able to do yourself, and then really we're just teaching not as Cloisy, we're teaching Cloisy how to do the impair DPS, and then we'll be ready for master plan, and we can not go there ever again.
God damn it. I sat down and I plugged in my phone and I only just realized that my charger isn't plugged in because my lamp is plugged in.
Amazing.
This has been useless. But
I'm gonna go check on my museum and see what all I need to get to do an Egypt one.
Alright.
I'm
Alright.
just taking my time with the museum, to be honest with you. So
Yeah. So
Alright.
so next Wednesday is my birthday. So
happy birthday!
Happy birthday early.
thank you. So but like one of the things, because like my mom was asking for birthday presents and she like agreed to like see about getting me the graphics card I was looking at.
Ooh.
So when I see you guys on
Nice.
Thursday, I might have my new graphics card.
That would be cool.
Wait, remind me because it might I don't know how I managed to miss specific segment of this. What day is your birthday? What
Wednesday,
Wednesday?
the 21st.
Okay. It's the day before my mom's birthday. Exciting.
Aw. Yeah, my brother's birthday is on Sunday on the 18th.
No, wait, damn it. There's
I
something I've already
legitimately just realized P-Mom changed
The thing to say
our
illegal
way
bird
to say
technology.
illegal bird technology.
Wave as is illegal bird technology.
Yes.
Am I wrong?
No.
No.
It begs the question about what kind of bird technology everyone is. I apparently am raven technology. Apparently, according to the internet.
I'd probably be something like annoying pissant blue jay technology.
It's like,
I am pigeon.
It's like, I know it's not true, but goddamn, because as Erica Cassowary.
Oh, jeez.
Okay, guys, so we are going to wrap it up here for the night. I apologize for stream issues. I have no idea what happened, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, we do this every Thursday night, as most of you guys know, but if you're not already, please hit that follow button down below to show your love, because we love you. And I will see you guys next week around 9 p.m. Bye, folks.